Thank you for joining me today for Unit 1, Part 3A. I'm Virginia, your instructor, and today we're going to talk about writing sentences and putting them together. We'll focus on subject, verb, and object. Let's look at parts of a sentence. Sentences can contain these parts: subject, verb, object, place, time, and an adverbial clause. Again, we're going to focus on subject, verb, and object today. Our sample sentence is, a sentence has a subject and a verb. Note that there's no punctuation in the sentence except for the final period because the sentence itself is in its simplest form, containing a subject, a verb, and the independent clause, which is another name for sentence, makes sense. Let's break down the parts. Okay, so let's dissect this independent clause. And remember, an independent clause is just another phrase for the word sentence. Here's the independent clause to dissect. A sentence has a subject and a verb. To know how to dissect a sentence, we first need to know the function of each given part of the sentence. So let's look first at subject. Here's the definition. The subject of a sentence is either a noun or pronoun and answers the question who or what before the verb. The subject performs action, receives action, or is the state of being. So your turn. Look at the basic sentence above and reviewing the definition of subject. What do you think the subject of this sentence is? Did you get the answer? Well, looking at the sentence for a what or who component, which will help us determine the subject, we see that the what in this independent clause is sentence. So the word sentence is the subject of the independent clause. A sentence has a subject and a verb. If we are told that the verb indicates whether the subject performs action, receives action, or is in a state of being, what is the verb in the independent clause? A sentence has a subject and a verb. How did you do? Let's check it out. The verb in the independent clause, a sentence has a subject and a verb, is the word has. Okay? The word has in this case helps connect the first part of the sentence with the last part of the sentence. Let's do a little review and maybe even learn something new in the process of reviewing. The subject of a sentence relates to the action of the sentence. Remember, the action relates to verbs. It's usually found near the beginning of the sentence. The subject has to be some form of a noun, a pronoun, or a gerund, and that's the noun form of a verb ending in ing, or an infinitive, and that's any verb that comes before the word to, or a noun clause. Below are some examples of each. For nouns, man, Seattle, which is a proper noun, and you see it's capitalized, book, idea, water, dog, house, and so forth. Subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Gerunds are the ing endings, going, eating, playing, smoking, typing, sleeping, and so on. Infinitives, to go, to eat, to play, to smoke, to type, to sleep, and so forth. And noun clauses, that you are my student, which day I will be there, whom I love, what I need, and so on. All of these can function as the subject of sentences as well as the object of sentences. Here are some examples of subject nouns in sentences. All the underlined words or phrases indicate subject. I speak English. She is a beautiful woman. You need to learn English grammar. Eating cake makes a person full and happy. Going to school is good for you. Reading is fun. The man ate his lunch. My dog has a short tail. Love can make you happy or sad. To eat cake makes a person full and happy. To go to school is good for you. To read is fun. That we live in the Reno area is true. That some people steal makes most people angry. Here's an exercise. Identify the nouns, subject pronouns, gerunds, infinitives, and noun clauses. Go ahead and pause your screen and try this exercise. If it was challenging, try reviewing slide 3. Did your assessment look like this? On this slide, you'll see that nouns are in blue, subject pronouns are in green, gerunds are in yellow, infinitives are in violet, and noun clauses are in red. Okay, take a deep breath. We're going to talk about the object of a sentence, and there are some clues in this explanation. The 7 basic pronouns take on different forms that are used as object pronouns rather than subject pronouns. I becomes me, you becomes you, and this rule applies for both singular and plural use. He becomes him, she becomes her, it becomes it, we become us, and they becomes them. Now, this is also important in knowing when to use, especially I and me. You know, me doesn't go to the store, I go to the store. So that's when this kind of knowledge is really helpful. Grammarly tells us that English grammar requires the object follow the verb in a sentence. And here's an example. He marched across the room. Room is the object of the verb marched. Object pronouns are those pronouns that receive the action in a sentence. The object, like the subject, must use some form of a noun. Thank you for participating today. I know this was a lot to cover, breaking down sentences and dissecting what part is what. It is a lot of work, but once you do it and once you get used to it, it's going to so help you with your writing, especially in writing college essays. So for more help with parts of a sentence and putting sentences together, go ahead and make an appointment with a Veterans Upward Bound tutor. We have the information here and in our closing slide, and we look forward to seeing you soon.